Okay, that's great that you found your dashboard, and it's great that you've actually watching this video. I'm not going to go through this fast. I'm actually going to take about 10, 15, even possibly 20 minutes to go through all of this, because I want you to be informed on everything we're doing, because this is going to be a partnership that we're going to have. This is not going to be just a one-time thing. I want you to be in the loop of everything, understand everything we're going to be doing. So I do appreciate your full undivided attention, and make sure I've got get a cup of tea or anything like that, and let's go through this. I'm going to do it as informative as fast as possible as well, but again, I'm not going to go through it. I'm not going to rush it in any way at all. Okay, so this video is the one you found on your dashboard right now, the one you're watching right now. On the video, I'm going to use an example, but again, you're on your dashboard, so it's going to correspond and relate to what you're seeing as well. So the three circles you see at the top of the page, at the top of your dashboard, it's going to have the reason we contacted you. So the location is where the jobs are going to be, and the service is what the jobs are, and the amount of jobs. For every one of our clients, we aim to get 15 plus, minimum 15 for every single one of you, because we feel that's a decent amount of work that's going to keep you busy. In some cases, it's going to keep you fully booked throughout the whole month, continuous months, because our aim is we want you to be fully booked for weeks in advance, because we want you to be in a position where you're not hoping your phone's ringing, and that's, I'm assuming you're in a position right now, because considering you're using this service, you're possibly in a position where you want either a more reliable way of getting customers every single month, or maybe you're even struggling with getting customers every month and you want a consistent way of getting amount of jobs, so you know your phone's going to be ringing every single month. And this is what we're here for. This is what we want to provide for you, and every one of our clients will do the same for you as well. We always go above and beyond, so 15 will be the minimum we want to target for you. We're always going to continuously working with you, so we're going to be getting 20, 30 plus jobs. We want you to be in a position where you're so booked you're literally going to have to turn your phone away, and that is what our aim is. Okay, so again, this is the video you're watching. You have to go through that, and you have a contact us on your dashboard. It's just for convenience. If you have any questions whatsoever about the dashboard, or something that I've not explained very well in the video that you want me to go into more detail, it's basically a contact us form. You know how it works. Any questions whatsoever. No question is too silly. No question is too small. We want to be working with you for the unforeseen future. So if you have any questions at all, regardless of how ludicrous you think it is, please ask away. We would help you with anything you need. Okay. So before I go into all this data, I'm actually going to click on this first. So you can do this as well. So if you want to, after the video or something, when you go through it all, if you want to go on the amount of jobs, click on that. It's going to take you to a Google document, and I'm going to go through this quite fast. Okay, so we do currently sell our service in 4 different countries, so the UK, the Australia, New Zealand, and United States. I tried to make this as simple as possible for you, so one of these are going to represent you. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to use the UK, but again, you're possibly from Australia. It's pretty much the exact same stats, but the price are going to fluctuate based on the exchange rate. Pretty much that's the only reason. All the numbers are pretty much the same. It's just going to fluctuate because of the exchange rate. Okay, so 250 is pretty much, this is what it translates to in all the other countries. So whatever you're in, let's go through this. Okay, so again, we're going to use UK as an example. So the service we provide is £250 every single month. It's going to be recurring payment through PayPal. So after the 15 days is up, it's going to be recurring payments of £250, and we're going to tell you why this is justifiable and all that good stuff. Okay, so we're telling you we're going to get you 15 plus jobs every single month. Okay, and this is going to be a variation. You're the expert in your field of work, but we contacted you because we believe even on a small job for you, you are going to be making at least minimum 60, 70 pounds, and again, whatever that corresponds to in your country. Okay, so we're telling you you're going to get a variation between some small, some medium, some large jobs. Again, you're the expert, so you know exactly what kind of small jobs to expect. For example, a roofer, they're going to expect a call out to fix a few tiles or something like that. That's going to classify as a small job, and they're going to get like a call out for like 60-ish pounds. So we're telling you in a month, just say you get an average about 9 of jobs to them a month. That is going to correspond to £540 of revenue for that. We're going to use, I'll just use this roof as an example. The roofing company, or even you're going to get on average about £540 or $900, $955 or $670 for the relevant countries. And then we're going to say you're going to get a mixture of medium and some large jobs. Again, you know what a medium job is for your service. Again, for the roof, for example, a roofer may be they need to fix the guttering on the roof, or they may need to fix one side of the roof, there's a leak or something like that, and it may take a week to do that. Again, you know exactly how big that job's going to be, and we're going to say you're going to get about 4 of them on average. So that's a £200 each job. That's £800 revenue for the month just from them. And then we've got the large jobs, which is 2 months, which is going to take the majority of your time, which we're saying you're going to get an average about 2 of them every single month. Again, from a roofer, that may be a whole roof needs to be done, or it's a new house, they need a whole roof, or they need to replace the entire roof or something like that. That's where the big money is, and that's going to get you about 2 jobs every single month, which is about £1,200 on average for a whole roof or something like that. Again, these are just estimates of prices. You may make a lot more. For example, if you are a bath fitter, if you have to do a whole new bathroom, which tiling, the sink, the tub, everything, all that stuff, you maybe get like £4,000, £5,000, £6,000 per job. So okay, these are average what you're going to expect based on all of our clients, stuff like that, is how much they make per small, per medium, per large job. Again, you're probably going to make a lot more than this, but this is based off just minimum. So all these added up, so we're going to so the 9 jobs, the 4 jobs, and 2 jobs. Again, this is just average, and this is what our clients are expecting from the 15 jobs. They're expecting this amount of return from it. So the UK alone, on revenue, on average of our clients, they're getting £3,740 revenue every single month, and that more than justifies the £250 price. It really does, okay? And this is every single month as well. So again, you may even earn a hell of a lot more than that. There's some of our clients that are earning per large job up to £10,000. Maybe it's like a whole redesign, maybe it's a landscape, even a small job. You may, like even a plumber, for example, or a restaurant, whatever you may be. The reason we contacted you is because we know you fit into the category that even if it's going to be a small or medium or large jobs, you are going to make a good amount of money. So say you're a restaurant, for example, you get a small table who pays, I don't know, £200 bill. There we go. And you get 9 of them every single month. Or maybe you're a wedding designer. Maybe you get a call out or whatever it may be, small, medium, large. Again, you know you're specialist in your field of work. You know exactly what qualifies as a small, what medium, and a large jobs. So you know exactly how much money you're going to be making per job. And we're telling you you're going to make about 9 small jobs, 4 medium jobs, and 2 large jobs when you're at the top, getting the 15 jobs every single month. So you know exactly. I know you're smart enough what to do, and you know exactly how much revenue you're going to be getting every single month. And this is going to be recurring every single month. So when you're at the top, it's going to be again the £250 per month, and the same process is going to repeat and repeat and repeat, and this is what we want to do for you. So I hope that makes sense. Again, you can click this just by clicking the amount of jobs circle, and you can go through this. I made it as simple as possible. These are just estimates and based on existing clients, so all the data given from our existing clients, how much they're making per job, and that's based on us. Again, you're the specialist in your area of work. You know exactly how much money you're going to be making per job, so you can use your own maths to understand what your revenue and your return is going to be every single month based on the 15 jobs of the small, medium, and large. Okay, so let's go into the stats. So the video you watched on the homepage is basically telling you that the way we do it is we get you to the top of Google for your keywords, okay? And I also vaguely mentioned as well, you do need a website. I'll go through that later, but right now we're going to use this. So I'll use this in an existing client as well. We're going to stick with the roofers for an example, just because it's ease. So we said if you search keyword like roofers Wigan, it gets like 200 plus searches every single month. I'll actually show you exactly. Roofers Wigan gets 260 searches every single month. So as we mentioned in the main video, 260 people every single month are searching roofers Wigan, scrolling out, this is how you perform, this is how I perform, this is how everybody performs. They will see a few, people only ever click on the top few, like more often like 90+% of people click on the top one. As you will do this, I will do this, everybody does this, they'll click it, these 260 people, the majority of that are going to this. This is going to get them the jobs every single month, okay? This is going to get him on average the 7 jobs every single month, just for this one keyword alone. Because out of them 260 people, and that's on the low term as well, we're expecting a hell of a lot more from 260 people actually calling your phone using jobs. We say, just to be safe than sorry, we're going to say at the low end to expect 7 jobs every single month. But again, it's based on existing work, it's going to be more than that, because 260 people, they already want what he offers. They wouldn't have been searching it if they didn't want it. They simply want to find a roofer within Wigan, or they want to find the service you provide in your area provide. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been searching it in the first place. They wouldn't have been wasting their own time. Okay, so when they click this to 260 people, it's going to convert into about 7 jobs every single month. As you can see, these on top right there. Same with other keywords. So this one was Roofers Wigan. The next keyword, as I told you, we're going to get a rank you for a bunch of keywords. Roofers Wigan, 210 people, which is going to convert to 3 jobs every single month. Wigan Roofers, which is 70 searches, which is going to convert to 2 jobs every single month. Roofers Wigan, it gets 90 searches, that's going to convert to 3 jobs every single month. And Wigan Roofing, it's going to convert to 1 search every single month. Again, you see these are all similar keywords, but they're all getting searched as their own, and they all add up to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and even thousands of people searching what they want every single month. So you can see right here, again, these are all estimates, but based on our previous results and what we expect in our professional opinion, this is what you're going to expect, okay? And the circle here is the start date. So this is after the 15-day trial period. It's just going to keep you in, just to make sure if you forget when did I start or how much am I paying, it's just going to be here an easy reminder. Okay, so this is literally just the amount of searches each month your keywords get, and we've probably texted you by now all the keywords we want to start ranking you for. So and this is what to expect, and you have your own. So on your dashboard you can actually scroll down your page right now, or after the video, and you can actually see the keywords we want to rank you for, and the amount of jobs you're going to be getting from these keywords. Okay, and this one is this is the line graph. It shows you your your position in Google for these keywords. So again, we're using Roofers Wigan, roofing Wigan, Wigan Roofers, Roofers in Wigan, Wigan Roofing. Again, it's going to be your keywords, but again, for this example, we've got the keywords lined up here. And what this is with your website, okay, again, I'm going to mention if you do or do not have a website, I'm going to mention that in the end, but right now, for this example, this guy did have a website. When we very started working with him, he didn't have a website, so we set one up for him. Within the first month, we got the keywords. This is going to be, so in Google, so when people go out into Google and say, this is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and then it goes on and on. So the second page should then it'll start at 11, 12, 13, 14, and you get the point. That is what it means. So like, say like 19th in Google, you'll be bottom of page 2, if that makes sense. It just goes, it literally is just one by one. Okay, so when we started working with him, we got the keywords ranking for Roofing Wigan 90, 78 for Wigan Roofing. So in the first month they were pretty deep into the pages. They're about on page 10, which no one ever clicks on there, so that's what our job was, to get him from page 10 to the top of page 1. So in month 2, it's basically what this is a progress chart, okay, and the lower the better. For example, 3, and let's find a 3 one. Okay, for example, 3 means third in Google. 3 means here. Okay, so lower the better. I know it seems strange for a line graph to be going down and that'd be a good thing, but that's what it is. The lower the better. The main objective is to get every single one of these lines as low as possible, so you're first for all these keywords. And as you can see, this basically keeps you in the loop of everything. And so again, like, number 3 is obviously better than 80. Even though 80 is a bigger number, in this case and in SEO, a bigger number is worse, because obviously we want to be at the number 1, and that's what it means. Okay, so this keeps you in the loop. It keeps you every single month. So the months we're working together, we're going to get that from like month 1. You can see what's happening and all that stuff. Okay, this is in the video on our homepage, what you watch before you sign up to the 15-day free trial. We said it is not an easy process to do what we do. It does take a time, a lot of resources. It takes an average 6 to 10 months to do what we do. It's just the way it is. If there was a way we could get a website to the top of Google within a day, we would, obviously, but it's just not the case. The market is too powerful, it's too big, and it's just a very massive resource that you can benefit from for them reasons alone, and whole algorithms, factors, and Google is just so smart. It's impossible to do it in a day. It takes time. Okay, but believe me, it is worth it. You've seen the numbers it is. So on this one, for an example, it is taking him about 9 months, we've hit 9 months. Our current month, they hit number 1 for Rufus Wiggum, and he's like, even prior to that, month 8, he was fifth for one of his keywords. So he's gonna be getting jobs there, because the off chance that some people do click on the 5th result. But obviously our main aim is to get you 1, and we will get all your keywords number 1. It's just a matter of when. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It takes time to do this. I know it's a fact that even from my point of view, it is a thing to put off, but I know you're smart enough to know that it's more of an investment more than anything, because once you are top at Google for your keywords, you are at the top to stay. Once you're first, you're at the first to stay for the unforeseen future. As long as you want us to keep you first, we will keep you first. So your phone is going to be ringing 15 plus times every single month. It's just the case, and you can see it here right now how it is the case. Okay. So obviously this is a example of previous results. You could be a lot faster than this. We've had some cases where someone's hit number 1 within the first 4 months. It's just the way Google works. Okay, we have to respect how Google works and do it legitimately. But yeah, I hope that does make sense. Okay, this is not going to be something you're going to be getting return from in the first month, because it's just impossible. Okay, so if you're expecting 15 plus jobs right now, it's just impossible. It's you obviously didn't watch the video clearly enough, not as an insult, but that's what I mean. But I understand from your point of view there's a lot of information. But okay, so if you're expecting to get 15 plus jobs right now, right from the very start, I'm sorry, this service is not for you. It's just not. Okay, I want to be working with people that see the potential and see the benefit of investing into their company, not just an investment, but something that is, in my words, genius. It just is. It's going to be the most beneficial, powerful, and reliable and consistent form of getting you work every single month. More powerful than I can guarantee that anything you have ever used in the past, because we use numbers. We don't just hope for it. We use numbers, probability, and we can precisely predict when your phone is going to be ringing. And it's just an amazing thing to have for a company. And I can know you can back me up on that as well. Okay, so as we're only just got to 9 months with him right now, on month 10, he will probably be, most of his keywords will be 1, and then it's just going to be a straight line for the unforeseen future, keeping him number 1. I hope that makes sense. Again, you have in your dashboard, you can see your keywords. If we've just started working together, you're probably just going to have dots to where you are in the first month, because we've not done any work for you to be progress at all. Or if you don't have a website, you're probably not going to have any on here at all, because there's nothing to rank for. You don't have a website at all. Again, I've mentioned that twice already. If you do or do not have a website, I'll go through that at a later date. But if the case that if you don't have a website at all, it is a needed resource. A website is needed, okay? I mentioned that in the very, very first video. I'll go through that later. Okay, so this is a progress indicator. Based on what's being done, we can predict how long is expected left until you're number 1 for the majority of your keywords, okay? So over the 9 months, we can say we've gone from 0% to doing a total of 87.5% for this client alone. So it's about remaining of how much work's left to be done until most of his keywords are number 1. And we on average say it's going to be there's about 12.5% left of work to do until he's going to be number 1 and killing it week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out for all his keywords. Okay, again, this is our professional opinion as well, just to give you an indicator, because if you're curious and go on, I wonder how much work's been done, I wonder how far ahead, or maybe how long's left until I'm actually benefiting from all these keywords. And this is just to keep you in the loop, so you know how long's been done, you know how long's left, and all that good stuff. Okay, so when I mention you do or do not need a website, this is it. Okay, we never try to upsell any of our products because we don't feel right to. We want to work with you as a partner, so we never feel that it's right to offer our partner or try and make a profit on our partner with something that's not necessary. So all of our websites and everything we sell in our store are all break even, okay? It costs us the exact amount it does to sell it as it takes us to make it, okay? Because we know a website is a needed resource. We create a professional website. I'll go through a couple examples after this. That you can check wherever you want, but you're never ever going to find a professional and more beautiful website that is SEO friendly than we make for the price we offer it. Any website you see that comes close to ours will be 10, 20 plus times more, because they want to make money on you for a website for obvious reasons. They're a business, but we don't want to do that. We're not selling you a website, we're selling you a market. A website is just a needed resource, so we're going to make it as humanly cheap as possible. And honestly, you cannot find a professional website for £149 annually. It's just that's a one-time payment of each year, and that covers the website, it covers us maintaining it, it covers the graphic design, it covers the coding, it covers the logo, it covers the color design, graphics, literally the SEO, the backend, the content, everything takes care of. The maintenance, the cost to host it, everything is covered by that. Okay, and I'm telling you again, you will never ever find something as amazing as a website like we do it for as cheap as that. You just won't. It's just, you just won't find it there, because again, we're not selling you a website, it's just a needed resource, so we're offering you for the price we actually make it at. Okay, so if you do, this is where I mean by it, because a website is such an important part. If you don't have a website right now, you can simply click on here. It's going to bring you to our product, to our store, where you can see the product. Okay, and you know how a checkout works. If you've used Amazon or anything like that in the past, you add it to your cart, you check out, you follow the path. It's very self-explanatory, and then we'll get a back end saying, you'll get an invoice saying it's you've paid for it, and we'll get a notification saying you've ordered a website, and then we'll create it within a week. That's literally it. Within a week, your website will be up and running. We'll talk to you about it, what you want on it, the pictures you want on it, the color scheme you want on it, the logo you want on it. If you need a logo, we'll help you with a logo. Anything you want on it, we will help you with that. What you want it to be called, pretty much, we cover everything. That's what we want to do. Okay, so again, you know how to do it. To basically add to your cart, checkout, proceed to checkout, and all that stuff. Okay, if you do have a website, you're going to be at one of these two stages. It's either going to be a website that looks crappy, okay, from every sense of the word. Just take it from this point of view. If even when you're at the top of Google, if someone comes to this website and it looks so outdated, they're not going to use it. They're just going to click right off and click on the second one. Okay, it's fantastic being on top of Google, but to be on top of Google, you also need a professional website. Okay, so you're going to give me one or two things. You're going to got a website that looks like this, which is pretty crappy, or a website that looks like this, that's pretty crappy, that no one's going to click on it because it's just too unprofessional. Or you'll have a website that's actually professional, that someone's going to click on it and they're going to think, okay, they're at the top, fantastic, they have a nice looking website, let's use them. Okay, hope that makes sense. So if you do have a website that looks like these two following examples, or you know it's professionally made, that's fantastic. You don't need us to make your website, because you have a website as it is, which we can use that website. Okay, but if you do have a website and it's pretty crappy, please let us make you the website. Again, we make it, we charge you the price it costs us to actually produce it. We're not making you a profit. We're not making a profit on the website at all. We need a website because we know how important it is. We want to be working with you for the unforeseen future. We don't want you to get to the top of Google for a website that looks like this, because no one's going to use it. Okay, we not only want you to get to the top of Google for your keywords, we want you to look the part as well, so we know you're professionally taken care of. And again, an important part of it as well is SEO. There's a lot of things that revolved with what we do in SEO. Things need to be changed on the website too. So if we actually make your website for you and control your website for you, we can make sure it's made right, it's done right, so it gives the best chance to rank for your keywords in the fastest time possible. Okay, so again, if your website, there's no disrespect to these guys' website, I'm just using an example, but if your website looks like this, you need another website. Pretty self-explanatory, you need another website. Okay, it's only £149 annually to get a professional website. I don't like the idea of forcing a sale down you, but I'm just saying this as a partner's point of view, and because I want to help you out. Let us design your website for you and make your website for you, run your website, cover all the costs, so you know you're in safe hands. And you have, again, the main aim is to get you to top of Google for your keywords, and if we have control of your website, it gives you the best possible outcome, because we can sort all the factors that influence ranking right first time, rather than having to sort out a website that really doesn't need sorting out, because it's no point ranking this to the top. Okay, I hope that does make sense. Okay, so if you do have a website that looks like this, if you have a website that's professionally made, we can use that. We don't need to make you a website. Okay, we can use it because it's beautiful as it is. If you do have a website but it's pretty crappy, no disrespect, but please let us control your website. Let's make you a new website, because it's better to start off good rather than start off in a downside of having a poor website. Okay, or if you don't have a website at all, then obviously you need a website. Okay, I hope that covers that. Okay, so Here again, if you click here, you'll have yours, other keywords we were doing for you. So not only do we do these keywords you see on screen, we do other keywords. Okay, so we do our research on you, we talk to you about everything, we talk about what services you want to offer in, what services you offer, what locations you offer, and all that good stuff. So we will show you the main ones. As we start working together, we pick about 5, 6, 7 keywords that are going to get you 15 plus jobs every single month. But again, that's going to get you the 15 jobs every single month. We want to get the plus as well. So say this guy, he offers his service in Wigan, but he also is willing to offer his services in Bolton, and also he offers guttering services in Wigan and Bolton. Okay, these two are all getting searched. So as you can see, this was going to get him for the 15 plus every single month, but as we're working with him, we're going to get him the 15 plus. So we're going to get him the 17, 18, 19 plus jobs every single month, and again, you can keep tracking everything. So this part is basically, if you go into here, keeping track of this. So all the data you find in here, so say is first for month 9 for Roofers Wigan, you can find it here is first for month 9 in Roofers Wigan, and all the data you can see on the screen is found here. And again, as we're working together, we're going to get him ranking for the keywords. So on the month 5, we finally get him ranking for Roofers in Bolton and all that good stuff, and then in month 8 we finally got a ranking for guttering in Wigan, and then eventually as the months go on, he's going to be first for all these keywords. So his phone is going to be ringing non-stop, week in, week out. And we'll do the same for you as well. We're going to start with you for about 5 or 6 keywords, the main keywords we want to tackle with you for. But as the months progress, we're going to start ranking you for locations you're willing to offer, different services you're willing to offer, basically to get as many searches as possible. So you're going to get as many interactions as possible, so you're going to get as many jobs as possible. That is the main aim. Okay, so everything I pretty much covered in here. Again, if there's this video here, I don't know if you've watched it already, it's a 2-minute video just to learn about our service, learn about SEO, the importance of it and all that good stuff. It's only 2 minutes, so if you want to watch this video after this video, then you're more than welcome to. Okay, so that pretty much covers everything. Again, if you have any questions at all, please ask away. I've tried to make this as clean and as easy to follow as possible. So on your dashboard, you can go through the keywords. Like you can see on this one, for example, you can see the keywords, the amount of searches it gets each month in Google, the amount of jobs you will get from it. Okay, and to follow where you are in Google right now. Again, if we just started working together, you won't have this yet because we've only just started working together. There's no work being done. Okay, and the expected time left and all that good stuff. Okay, so I tried to make it as easy as possible, just not flood you with loads of information that's going to be relevant and needed for you. Okay, so again, website, very important. Website is the very, very important part. Okay, it's needed, it's a needed resource. So again, if you have any questions, no question is too small, no question is too silly. I appreciate your time to listen to this. I know it's been a good few minutes, but again, everything I've talked about is relevant because I want to be working with you for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years. I do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to actually watch this and understand everything we do for you. Okay, and again, even if something didn't make sense, if you have to watch this video again, please do. It's only 20 minutes tops, and then it gives you a better understanding of everything we do into more detail. Thank you very much. Take care.